What's going on, guys? This is Nate from the Scrub Academy welcoming you to another episode of our Sealed Structure Deck Challenge. Today we are opening up 7 more packs of the Ignition Assault to hopefully get some cards that we can add into our deck to make it better, improve it. That way we can go ahead and win today's duel. So what we're going to do today is open those packs, and then we'll go ahead and build our deck, make sure that we're good to go. Then I'll deck profile for you guys, show you what we're doing, if we made any changes. Hopefully we are adding a few cards. We'll see what happens when we're opening these packs. And then Wednesday, Stephen will go ahead and open his packs for you guys and do his deck profile for you, and then we'll get our duel on for this week. Alright, so let's go ahead, we'll jump into this. I think last time we kind of randomly chose, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 from this side, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we are good to go there. Let me recount just to make sure that we do have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Alright. So let's go ahead, and if you don't know the rules of this, if this is your first time tuning in, every single week we open $30 worth of packs, or sealed, whatever it is, as long as it's sealed, and then whatever we open out of our packs, we can go ahead and add into our decks that were pre-built for us. We had 3 structure decks that we started out with, and then each week we each grab $30 worth of packs and see what we can open to add to our decks. So let's go ahead and jump into our packs here today. Hopefully we can get something good out of them. We'll see. Alright, so we got Armory Call, Daruma Dropper, Guard Ghost, Megalith Eraton, and an Ancient Warrior Valiant Zhang Di. We did open a Ancient Warrior before that we did have in the deck. We did end up taking it out though, so we'll see if we can get anything out of this. What we're really trying to find is a certain of the rares. So hopefully we can get something, because we really need a certain link to really get our deck going. If we don't get it, I'll be very sad. Squeak Knight, AI's Ritual, Charge Up, Heraldry, Abominable Unchained Soul, and a Fiendish Portrait for our rare. Alrighty, we're moving right along here. Let's see what we can get out of our next pack. We've got Megalith, Hygith, Ghost Meets a Girl, Disposable Learner Device, Charge Up Heraldry, Utagarda, Generator Boss of Delusion, AI Dull Reborn, and then Karamali, Megalith, We've got 4 more packs here that we can open for you guys. Let's go ahead and see what we can get. Gravity Controller, Link Party, Megalith Phallage, Redbeard the Plunder Patrol Matey. It's our Ultra for this side. A Fire Phoenix at Ignister. We do need 2 Cybers for this. I don't think we have any Cybers in the deck, unfortunately, so we can't really use that. AI Shadow, Time Thief, Retrograde, Megalith Auk, and Condolence Puppet. Moving on, we've got 3 packs left here. See what we can get. We got AI's Ritual, Yari at Ignister. Maybe we can throw some of these Ignister cards in there, you never know. Armory Call, Car Curry, Super Shogun, MDL 00N, Bareabru, and an Ancient Warrior, Eccentric, Lung Jing. Usually a Fruit Destruction, Freeturn the Winds of Mischief, Doshin at Ignister, Transgidia. Interesting card there. Alright, so we may end up just trying to throw some of these Cybers in just so we have something to do, but we'll see. Shiny Black Sea Squatter, Megalith Ophiel, Ancient Warriors Graceful Zhu Gong. So maybe we can mesh these in. I know we have like 3 or 4 of these now, so maybe we can mesh these in. That'd be interesting. Transcadia again, and then Megalith Auk, and the Car Curry Cash In. Last pack for today. Let's go ahead and see what we can get out of it. We got Megalith Hygith, 9 Lives Cat, Dondrio at Ignister, Wind Pegasus at Ignister, and then Arc Jet Lightcraft for our rare, TA Strike, Bellcat Fighter, Dragon Maid Sendoff, and AI Shadow. So those are all of our cards for today. I didn't unfortunately get the card that I was looking for, which is Cross Sheep, but we'll go ahead, we'll take these, and we'll see what we can do with the deck. Like I said, I'm going to try and see if maybe we can like squeak some of those at Ignisters in there and just have some fun with it and see what happens. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a second with the deck profile. Alrighty folks, we're going to go ahead and jump into today's deck profile. I just went ahead and went through all of the cards that were We opened in all of our packs, all 7 packs of the Ignition Assault. Unfortunately, a lot of the cards I wanted to add, I just couldn't get in there. I wanted to somehow add into the Add Ignister cards, but there just wasn't enough, you know, build up with it. I had a few of the fusions, and then I had 1 synchro and then 1 link, but the rest of it, all of them are low level, so we couldn't really do much anyway. So later on, if we do end up opening more of those packs, if we get anything else good out of there, maybe I can add those in, but as of right now, we're kind of dead in the water with that. We did make a few changes to the deck, though, so we're going to go ahead and profile that for you now, and I'll explain it as we go. Alright, so starting it off, we've got ourselves our 3 Windy. Windy's probably one of the best ones in the deck. I didn't even realize how good this card was, just because it can special summon straight from the deck face down, and then you can really get things going off with that. I never really thought about that as much when it was coming down to the deck. Then I started playtesting, doing some test hands and whatnot, and then I started realizing how good this card actually was. And then we got the 2 Aerial. I'm not too fond of this card. I feel like banishing isn't that good for me. But if I have to deal with his graveyard at all, maybe I can do something with that. This may be cut down to 1 if I need to, but I do like having the name. I do need to make sure that I realize these are Shaddolls so they can be used for like all the fusions and whatnot, which I'm just kind of done with. We've got the 2 Dragon, the 2 Beast, the 2 Hedgehog, the 2 Squamata, and then the 1 Falco, rounding out all of the Shaddolls for us. And then moving on with the rest of the monsters, we've got ourselves 2 Mathematician, 2 BLS, 2 Perform Mage Trick Clown, and then the 1 Armageddon Knight. And that is all the monsters as of right now. Like I said, I wanted to add the Ignisters in there, but it just wasn't going to turn out as well as I thought it was going to be. Moving on to the spells, we've got 3 Shaddoll Fusion and the 3 El Shaddoll Fusion. Best cards in the deck, obviously, get the deck going. And then we have the 3 Super Polymerization, which I need to make sure I hold one of these in my hand for when he gets his Borreload Dragon on the field, because that card is a bitch. Moving on to Drop Power, we've got ourselves the 3 Allure of Darkness. And then because he does have Imperial Order, and I want to make sure I have this in my hand for that turn 1 so he doesn't stop me dead in the water, we have the 3 Twin Twister. This will also help against his Mirror Forces as well as anything else he might have as Trap, Solemn Judgment, etc. And then moving on with the last 2 cards in the deck, we've got, or 2 spells, we've got the Foolish Burial and the Pot of Avarice. Pot of Avarice is brand new to the deck. I haven't played this card yet. I had to double check to make sure it was off the ban list. Depending on how this goes today, if it's grindy and whatnot, I'm not sure. This is just going to be some more draw power with us, and we might end up adding this up because I think it's at 3 now. I'll double check that. But you never know. That might be a thing that we might add in there, and just have 3 of those and just keep recycling all of our graveyard into our deck. And then we've got 2 Shaddoll Incarnation, the 1 Sales Pitch, and then the 1 Solemn Judgment rounding out the rest of the deck. Moving on, let's go ahead and jump into the extra deck real quick. I think there's like 1 change in this. I wish there were more, but we've got the 3 Construct, obviously MVP of the deck, the 3 Winda that really just win games. You probably only need 1 of these, honestly, but the 2 Shekanagas and the 2 Apocalones, pretty standard there. As we add more cards to the deck, if we add more cards, I'll probably be taking those down to 1. Then we got the 1 Dingo, the Grista, as well as the Anoletilis. Pretty sure I pronounced that wrong. And then the card that I wish I could rip up and burn, the 1 Construct, because it's pretty much worthless in the deck right now. And then finally we have the 1 Transco Talker. This is just another link in the deck. It requires 2+ effect monsters, so if we get some crazy boards going on, that could be something that we can go ahead and throw in there and see what happens. Just for some power. You know, I really want to add the cross sheep if we ever get to it, but again, we have to open that before we can actually add it to the deck. Side deck is pretty standard. Same thing. I don't think we've added anything into it. We got the 3 Lava Golem, the 3 Unending Nightmare, the 3 Lost Wind, and then the 1 Nibiru. If he starts going off, I might end up adding that to the main, but as of right now, it's sitting there on the side. But alrighty guys, that is the extra deck, as well as the main deck and side deck. So if you did enjoy this deck profile, make sure to hit that like button and the subscribe button, because all your support is greatly appreciated. But until next time guys, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, this is Nate from the Scrub Academy, signing out for now. Peace out.